She was already in my backyard when I noticed the light flicker inside my shed. I stepped outside, and there she was, Karen, standing by the open door with a heavy extension cord running from my outlet straight toward her house. She didn't even look guilty. "This is HOA property," she said flatly, as if my shed somehow belonged to her. I pointed at the cord. "That's my power. Unplug it." She smirked, like she'd rehearsed this moment. "You're not allowed to have that outlet. I'm just making sure it's being used for the community." Before I could argue, she yanked her phone out and started recording me. "Harassing a neighbor on HOA land," she announced loudly, aiming the camera like it was a weapon. I knew better than to yell, but my jaw clenched. The cord kept snaking across the grass into her backyard, disappearing into her side door. Something about the way her air conditioner had been running non-stop lately made my stomach twist. She'd been stealing my power for days, maybe weeks. Then, just as I reached for the plug, Karen took 2 steps forward and snapped, "If you touch that, I'm calling the police." She said it with the same confidence as someone holding a winning lottery ticket. But before I could even decide what to do next, there was a faint pop in the distance, followed by the smell of burning plastic drifting through the air. Karen froze, her eyes flicking toward her house, where thin white smoke had started curling from an upstairs window. She dropped the phone. "Oh my God, what's happening?" I didn't move. I just stared at her, waiting for her to realize that her little theft had just turned into something far bigger than she'd bargained for. And I wasn't planning on helping her, not yet. Karen spun around and sprinted toward her house, screaming for her son to check the breaker box. The extension cord dragged behind her like a live snake, still plugged into my outlet. I followed slowly, not because I wanted to help her, but because I wanted to see exactly what was going on. Her front door was wide open, and from where I stood on the porch, I could see the chaos inside. Sparks snapping near the kitchen wall, lights flickering like a haunted house, and the faint hum of something overloading. Her son, maybe 18, was panicking, yanking plugs from the wall. "You overloaded it," I said calmly, leaning in the doorway. She whipped around, eyes blazing.